which, you know, all press is a good press, but no, no, no. Everybody got greedy, and all that was taken away. Because advertising is compensation for the artist. I wish was some big, celebrity would talk about my work and show off my stuff. Go right ahead. Use any part of my stream at any time. You know? Especially when I'm singing, Gooch Juice! Gooch Juice! Party time! Excellent! You're wearing too much leather on that TV show, and I know you're sweating balls because you're under those lights. Gooch Juice! Smelling like a unwashed mammal at the end of the night. It's Gooch Juice! Oh, smelling like an unwashed manimal by the end of the night. Anyone ever remember that show, Manimal? Anybody? Anybody old like me up in the chat? We got any oldies? No? Well, Manimal was a terrible TV show about a man who could turn into animals and fight for justice. You have to believe he was also a lawyer. He's the guy that's been in everything. The bland-looking dude that's been in everything. He was also, most recently, I think, he was in, oh, what's the name of that movie? Not The Big Short. The other one that was about the collapse of the financial industry during, in 2008. Oh, I can't remember, but he was the vice president that ended up firing everybody.
Well, now.
Yeah, but Manimal. And then there was another one too that like was like the copy of Manimal. Because back in the day, whenever like one of the alphabet networks did something, the other alphabet networks had to do something very similar to hopefully poach the success of the other show. But oh, what was the other one? There was Manimal. Oh, I can't remember the name of the other one. Yeah, having MS really kind of messed up my memory. I remember things, but then I can't remember the names of things. It's real frustrating. I remember watching the show where a dude would turn into a panther or an eagle or... Oh, I think he turned into a bear, too, on the other show. But Manimal could only turn into, I think, a panther, an eagle, and a snake. Why those three? Sure, because they're cool. They were cool and bleeping edgy back in the late 80s. Around the same time of all the helicopter TV shows until someone died and they stopped making helicopter TV shows. Why helicopter TV shows were a thing back then, I don't know. But they were cool AF as a small child. Like as an 8-year-old boy. That they were the shizzle. I loved them. Loved them with all my heart. I used to draw the helicopter. Jan Michael Vincent was like the captain of one of them. And you can never have too many Jan Michael Vincents. You know, if you need to save the day, there's nothing better than a bunch of Jan Michael Vincents. Because he always saves the day. Because he's Jan Michael Vincent. Anyone with 3 names like that. You know, if I just started saying my whole name, it would sound like I'm here to save the day. But, you know, I'm just here to entertain you for a few hours a day. Give you a place to be. If you're lonely, you should never be alone. I'm always here every day. Hopefully maybe a little bit more than 8 to 3 every day. I'm trying to figure out a schedule that works for everybody so I can schedule in some prime time streaming for me. But we'll see. We'll get there. I just got to make it work for everybody around me as well. Oh, yeah. If I was out here in the sun like this, spraying, like, getting down on, all, like, crab walking around, from behind, if I crab walk, it does look like that. It really does look... we look very similar if I crab walk from behind. If I was out here in the sun, getting down, spraying like this, being soaked, I would be just covered in gooch juice. Especially if I was wearing leather pants. Leather pants and yard work I don't think go well together. Actually, when I'm doing yard work, I try to wear as little as possible within the law. I don't even like to wear shoes because it feels better to walk without anything on my feet. But it is bad for me to get holes in my legs. That's how I ended up with this infection in the first place. It was either for me cutting my toenails and then cutting it too deep because I can't feel anything and ripping the toenail off and me bleeding and whatnot. It was either from that or from my own foot digging into the back of me while I'm spasming at night. And then my other foot tries to stop my leg from spasming. And in turn, if I have a long toenail, it cuts into me. Why won't this clean? We gotta change nozzle? No. Where's that? Give me that one. There we go. Let's get the tough stuff out of here. Please. Thank you. There we go. Alright. Yeah, so I was digging it. I dug into the back of my calf with my left foot into my right leg. And kind of messed up the back of my leg a little. And I don't know if that's where the infection came from, because that's the same leg that has the infection, so I'm assuming. Because the other leg is the leg that I cut the toenail off of afterwards, so I'm assuming it was from the toenail, not the cutting of the toenail off. But it got really bad, even though I got antibiotics the first day that it happened. It still wasn't enough to stop the infection from spreading, and my whole leg swelled up like almost elephantine. Yeah, it was bad for a minute. How am I supposed to get an angle on that? Go halfway. Oh, there we go. Line of sight, baby. There we go. Trolley cleaned. I don't know if we got this whole thing. Show dirt. Yeah, I know all this stuff is dirty. I haven't gotten over there yet. Alright. We're going to make this yard shine, baby. It's going to be an award-winning yard by the time I'm done with it. Leaning in on that Boston accent. Award-winning yard. Welcome to Boston Pub. $1.25, please. I can't finish the rest of that bit. It gets pretty vulgar in the language. Which, if you don't know that bit, go listen to the old Adam Sandler comedy tapes or comedy albums. They're pretty funny. And pretty accurate as far as the accent goes. Alright, this is not clean yet. No, I'm not seeing any dirt on that. Oh, geez. This is dirty AF. I mean, I know it's not this, but it looks like they threw it in a mud puddle. Don't you understand that this car is my corn? It's how I keep my house hot. For the uninitiated, please go watch I Think You Should Leave. You will not get half of the things I say. Between that and Always Sunny, I quote a lot of bits. Why? Because they're stuck in my head and I need to let them out. You can't hold on to that stuff forever. You got to share them with the world. Okay, so we're gonna have to. There we go. Toy car clean. Let's clean the seat though, because that isn't working. Jeez, I thought I just blasted a hole straight through the seat. Awesome. Okay, we're good. We can get off of there. Alright, and oh, we can run. Sweet. Alright, let's switch nozzles here. No, oh my god, is it the fence too? Oh, you SOBs. We're gonna be here all day. Cultivating our gooch juice. We're gonna bottle it and sell our gooch juice like we're an OnlyFans model. There we go. That would smell like rank cheese. Goose juice. Party time. Excellent. Yeah. I don't know. I don't think I could wear all leather. I don't think that's like me. I don't think I could ever do that. I would look ridiculous. Like an overstuffed cow. Anyone into any new shows or movies? Anyone say anything new? Last movie I saw was Friendship with Tim Robinson again. Go watch I Think You Should Leave with Tim Robinson first, and then watch Friendship. Actually, go watch I Love You Man with Paul Rudd and who's the Muppet guy? One of the Jasons. Not Sudeikis, the other one. Oh, I can't remember his name. Yeah. This is part of my Dane Bramage from the lesions on my brain, which have resolved and are just minor scar tissue now, which is great news, but they took my ability to remember names away. It really kind of stinks. Not that I was very good at first names, but I used to be able to remember the names of media and stuff. Now I can't remember any names. Like, out of nowhere. It's like that whole file folder in my brain was just like, nah, we're good, we don't need this, and just threw it away. It was confiscated. The entire file folder of names. Gone. Like someone just deleted it out of my brain. But then every now and then, I'm really good with names. And it'll just pop back in and I'll be able to access all that. And then it's gone again. And it's real frustrating. Like for some reason, every time I try to think of a name right now, all I can think about is Edward James Olmos. Why? I don't know. I have no idea. It's not like I've seen much of the man's work. You know? I think I saw the Stand By... Is it Stand By? No, it's not Stand By Me. Is it Stand By Me? No. The one where he takes over the school and, like, fixes it up with a baseball bat. That one. It was based on a real person. Like, I've seen that movie. But I don't know much more of his oeuvre. Alright, I'm getting distracted. Let's finish this stupid fence. Oh, we gotta do the other side of this bee. Oh, no. What have I gotten myself into? I think I trapped one of the cats. Oh, no. She got herself out. I was going to say, I think I trapped one of the cats in here with me. Because people are home today. Everybody's home today. I had shut the studio door. Which it's going to get warm in here. I'm going to have to open the doors and windows a little bit earlier than I want to. Actually, I should probably preemptively open a window now. Which is probably going to call the cat back in. But, alright. We're going to open a window. Oh. We might hear Buster, the dog barking from next door. Who's already been a character on the show. If you've been here before, you know Buster is a loud dog that we can hear, even through all the closed windows and doors. It doesn't matter. That dog will bark at us no matter what, or just bark in general. He's a good boy. He doesn't know what he's barking at. He just wants attention. Alright, we're getting close to finishing up this fence here. At least this side. I'm assuming it's not going to blink until we get the other side too, but I don't want to be walking back over here trying to fix mistakes. I want to get them all now. Alright, I don't care about any of these. I'm not looking at any of these messages that are popping up in game. Touch this up real quick. It seems to be all coming off with this whole nostril. We don't nozzle, and we don't have to switch over to get the muck off of this, which is good. You kind of stand back and do it. Bigger swaths. You don't have to be right up on it to get the dirt off like the fence. Ooh, this is making me a little nauseous, the up and down. Motion sickness. Hold on. Are there settings? Options, here we go. Language control sensitive, that's good. Everything's fine there. No, I don't want motion sensor function. Show dirt detail. Oh, dirty details, yes. Name mode toggle, time lapse clear, highlight color, save data, blah blah blah. Smoothing. No, that's motion sensor mode. Vibration strength, that's fine. No, I don't want anything inverted. Enable controls between adapt vibration. Okay, so there's just nothing there. There's no like motion blur or anything like that. Field of view. Oh, let's up that to like 90. Alright, or maybe not. Alright, let's go up to like 77, 80. Let's do that. That might help. Yeah. Maybe that'll help. Yeah, it's a little bit better. A little fishy. Fish-eyed, but it's making me not want to vomit, so that's good. This is good. Why is that so fish-eyed? I don't know, but whatever. At least I don't want to puke. Puke up any gooch juice. Pardon me while I ponder this cherry tree. Gooch juice. Gooch juice. Alright, let's get the rest of this. So Doggo will be happy in his home. I don't know why, but someone threw it in a mud puddle. Freddy Krueger doesn't know how to handle a doghouse. Yeah, see, this is still kind of making me a little nauseous. I don't know why. It feels like I'm wearing VR. That's what it feels like VR motion sickness, not regular motion sickness. Simulation sickness. The too real. I want this in UE5 graphics. Like UE5 turned up all the way. I can power wash like a slick McLaren or something. Give me this in the Gran Turismo engine. The GT7 engine. I actually don't. I don't think those guys could model a person if they were paid to. Oh wait, they tried. It didn't really look like a person. This one doesn't count? Did I not get it all? Oh geez. Alright, so oh, doghouse cleaned. Nice. Is it though, really? So this is muck. Okay. what else is... Oh, want that little spot. Alright, that little spot. Beautiful. That's what I was looking for, the roof. And there's still dirt over here. Okay, I didn't do that great of a job here. Touch that up. That's not coming off with that. Alright. Let's get the big boy. You're not coming off with that either? Do I need soap or something? Okay, no, that's getting it off. Alright. Uh-oh, we gotta plug in the controller here. We're plugged in. Alright. Beautiful. Look at that. Alright, we didn't do that great of a job over here, though. Danielson, you miss many spots. Don't do the voice. Don't do the voice! Where can I put it? Oh, I had a spot, almost. Alright, so, here we go. No, that whole wall. Oh my god. Did I do that wall over there too? What happened here? Like, this is like a straight up crime scene. Did a dirt bomb go off? Is this what a dirty bomb is? I'm joking. I know exactly what a dirty bomb is. You do not have to explain that to me. Yo, we're getting 5 stars on this. We are going to 5-star this yard. I think we'll save the pool for last. Finish up the pool at the end. That'll be easy. Alright, turned out to be a middle finger going up in the air. It's not what you think it is. This is a toy gun. Oh, and then the other thing that's been running through my head this morning, and I don't know why, but if you've ever seen, and I don't recommend watching much of this man's content anymore, Dave Chappelle, the Juicy Smollett bit, when he's like, "Justice for Juicy!" I don't know why, but like ever since I woke up this morning, him saying that has been running repeat on in my brain. Why? I don't know. I don't know. I have no idea. I woke up in full spasm with "Justice for Juicy" running through my head. I haven't seen that bit since I watched it on Netflix and then said, I don't think I'm a Dave Chappelle fan anymore. Not because of that bit. Everyone knows why, right? Yeah. I can't have transphobes. I can't support them, I'm sorry. I can't. Like he's an unapologetic transphobe, and he thinks he should be able to everyone should be okay with that. I'm not okay with it. As a human being, one human being to another, stop using human beings as the butt of your jokes in a malicious manner. It's not cool, man. It's not funny. Like, it wasn't funny when Dice Clay did it back in the day. It's not funny with you doing it now. You know, that's what you've turned into. You've turned into Andrew Dice Clay. What the heck, man? You used to have, like, before you had all the millions of dollars, you used to be able to relate to other humans, and now you're relating to melon husks. You know, you and that idiot jumping around on stage and getting booed, and you didn't understand why. You are out of touch with humanity. You are no longer one of us. You forgot about all of us. You forgot what it was like to be one of us. You know, it's just he is not my bag baby. Money changes people. I've seen it like every single time someone I know has come into any type of what I would call wealth. They are no longer themselves. The idea of money and having that much money really ruins people. It does. I've seen it personally, live and in color. Watch people get successful, and then they're just not themselves anymore. They turn into, I don't know, someone else. Try not to be too judgmental, but you lose friends over things like that. It's tough to be objective. And it's not from a place of jealousy, because people I know have found success in fields I would never have any interest in being in, and I celebrate their success in that, but then they're just not themselves afterwards. For me, I want my friend back. I know that's kind of selfish, but yeah, I just want my friend back. I don't know if anyone here reads comics, but a writer who I had long wanted to work with passed, unfortunately. I will never get the opportunity to work with him. Peter David. He had done some of my favorite writing on Hulk back in the day, and I've always wanted to work with him since that. Like, I wanted to work with him during that run, and I never got the opportunity. I mean, he had Dale Keown going on and drawing that run, and like, you don't need anyone else. Who needs me if you got Dale Keown? So, I never got to work with him. But he had been sick for a little while, and because, like, he worked in the comic book industry for his whole life, he didn't have insurance, because we're all freelancers in the comic book industry. That's how, unless you get contracted or you go exclusive with the company, we're all freelancers, and freelancers don't get paid don't get health insurance. So his whole life, he never thought he was going to be out of work and sick. Welcome to my world. And didn't save up enough to cover health insurance, and unfortunately, he didn't have any coverage for his last days. Or I know he had set up a Kickstarter GoFundMe thing to help cover some of it. I don't know how much